Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You are with me now. I am Faizatul Hayati, the student of Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, English Education Department, Kediri, Islamic University. In this video, I will present my research proposal by the title Improving Listening Skill by Using Audio TOEFL at Test English Course. On the chapter 1, the first paragraph, it talks about listening is the first skill that must be learned. English has 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. But listening is related to the other skill, that pronunciation be strengthened by Hossein Bozorgian. He said that ability to speak will improve by learning listening first. And the second paragraph, it talks about improving listening skill, which is there are many ways to improve listening skill. One of them is using audio listening. Why must be audio listening? Because practicing by using audio listening can make the student more focused to getting the information from the audio. And the next, students' problem in learning listening skill. Most of student problem in learning listening is teachers' methodology and wrong media. According to Desi Surlitasari Dewi and Megawati, they found in their research 20 and 17, students' listening did not increase because of wrong media used by the teacher. So I will research by providing listening treatment using audio TOEFL to improve listening skill. And the next, audio TOEFL. Audio TOEFL listening comprehension used by this research is long conversation or part B. And for the research question, the first is how are the listening skill of test English course student? It will be described about the skills of English course students. And the next, how are the listening skill of the test English course students after learning using TOEFL audio? So it will be described about the student skill of test English course after learning using audio TOEFL. And the next, is there any significant difference of listening skill after using TOEFL audio and before using TOEFL audio of test English course student? It will be described about how many significant difference of students' listening skill after using TOEFL audio and before learning by using TOEFL audio. And for the next, chapter 2, the first, it explains about listening skill, the definition of listening skill and types of approaches listening, which is there are 2 types to approaches listening. The first is bottom up and the second is top down. And the second, it explains about improving listening skill, the strategy to improve listening skill. And the third, types of listening comprehension in TOEFL, which is there are 3 types of listening comprehension in TOEFL. The first, part A, short dialogue, part B, long conversation, and part C, talks. And for the next, chapter 3, research design. Research design in this research use pre-experimental, one group case study, pre-test, post-test. So in this research use one group and there is no control group. The variables are pre-test as the first dependent variable, audio TOEFL as the independent variable, post-test as the second dependent variable. And for the data collection, this research used test and document as the data collection. The first is pre-test. Doing pre-test is to know the student's skill, and doing post-test is to know the skill of the student after giving the treatment. And for the document of this research is the value of pre-test and post-test. And for the data instrument in this research is test, which is there are two tests, pre-test and post-test. The first, the researcher will giving the test to student. The pre-test has 20 questions, which is the audio listening used is from British Council, that's usually used by test English course. And the next, for the post test, the audio listening used is TOEFL listening comprehension part B, which is long conversation. And for the document, the document is the value from the post test and the post test. And for the data analysis, this research used descriptive statistics by using parrot sample t-test. The result of analysis by parrot sample t-test are to know the significant difference after giving the treatment and the result of mean and the median. Okay, thank you very much for your nice attention. That's all my presentation about my research proposal. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.